I'm excited to be back today to film another Tarte Today Special Value tutorial. So I did this a couple months ago. It was actually, it went live on my blog the day after Luke was born. And it was the Tarte Miracles from the Amazon collection. And the way that stuff works is it's a Today Special Value on QVC. So there's only one day to buy it. And typically it sells out really quickly. So I was super stoked to be able to do the last one and thrilled that they reached out again for me to do another one. So this is the Beauty and the Basics collection, and it is available on QVC on May 11th only. The entire kit, and I'll include an image of everything that's included in the kit.
So everything you see here is $47.64.
So under 60 bucks for a balm foundation. It's in a compact, an eyeshadow quad, an eyeliner, like a tight lining liner that I'm really excited to use in this tutorial, mascara, and then a Lip Surgeon's lip color. And I have a handful of those and love them. So it's a really, really good deal. And it's the perfect neutral collection. Like, you can really do a lot with it. So let's go ahead and get into the tutorial. So first I'm going to apply a little bit of Tarte's Clean Slate 360 Creaseless 12-Hour Smoothing Eye Primer. This is not included in the kit. I will try and be very clear about what is in the Beauty and the Basics kit, but I like using a little bit of lid primer before I apply eyeshadow. Okay, so this is the eyeshadow quad that's included in the Beauty and the Basics kit. It's got 4 really nice shades. I'm really excited about these 2 light ones just because my makeup's been on the lighter end of the spectrum since having Luke, my second son, back in February. But it also has 2 really nice, this slate color is the perfect neutral to build a smoky eye on or just put a little bit of depth in your crease. I love that it's completely cool so you don't have any issue of it being too warm for your skin. And then a really nice dark shade if you want to smoke it out. So like if I could design my dream quad, it would be these 4 colors. So I'm going to start by using the Tantalizing Tan shade all over my lid. So now that I have that base, I'm going to pick up a little bit of the slate color and put that in my crease. So I'm going to skip a lot of liner on my upper lash line. I typically do that, so it's going to be a little bit of a different look. I'll focus on using the tight lining eyeliner in my inner rim, but I'll put a little bit along the lash line just to fill in any holes. My lashes tend to be pretty sparse. However, I'm going to pick up some of this darker brown shade and rub it with just like the tip of my eyeshadow brush into my lash line to add a little bit of depth without it being a harsh line of liner. That's a great soft way to add some definition to the top part of your lash line without it being too complicated if you're not good at eyeliner or being too dark and intense. Okay, so next up, I'm going to put the tiniest little line of the tight lining liner. This comes in the Beauty and the Basics kit, right along my upper lash line. And then after I finish applying mascara, I'll line my inner rim. This comes in black brown, so it's the perfect liner to contribute impact without being too dark. So I curled my lashes and I'm now going to apply the Lights Camera Lashes Mascara. This does come in the kit. And put a bunch of mascara on for a lot of length and definition. foundation that comes in the Beauty and the Basics kit is in this compact. It is the Amazonian Clay Smoothing Balm. So this is a creamy foundation. This is the light shade. I also got light medium, and that's quite a bit darker. So if you're debating between the two and your skin tone's similar to mine, definitely go with the light. You can always compensate with bronzer if your foundation's a little bit too light, but it's hard to lighten out foundation that's too dark. So the compact and the brush comes in the Beauty and the Basics kit. And like I said, it's a creamy foundation. It's buildable, so you can just use a little bit of it if you need a light coverage, if you're kind of doing a minimal makeup day. But you can also build and sort of emphasize parts of your face that need a little bit more coverage by just adding to it. So the brush is nice and huge, which I really like. It feels like a paintbrush, and it's pretty tightly gathered, so you can really focus it and buff it into the skin. So we'll go ahead and apply some of this. It's not too heavy, but it definitely feels like a creamy foundation. So if you don't mind that feeling and you like buildable coverage, I definitely say you'd probably like this foundation. The brush will prevent you from applying too much. I think if you were to use your fingers, it would just be a little bit splotchy. So it's nice that the brush comes with the foundation. You don't have to buy it in addition to getting a new compact. So I'm a big blush gal, so now that I've finished my foundation, I'm going to pick up a little bit of Tarte's Captivating blush and apply that. This does not come with the Beauty and the Basics kit, but the Tarte 12-Hour Amazonian Clay blushes are like top of my list, all-time favorite. So if you're new to Tarte or getting some products from them, I definitely recommend looking into the blushes. There's so many great colors, and I have 4 right here, and use a variety of them or just one individually almost every single day. Okay, so for my lower lash line, I don't want anything that is too strong, so I'm going to pick up a little bit of that slate color that I put in my crease on the top part of my eyelid and just run that right along my lashes for the tiniest bit of definition. It kind of more just creates a shadow underneath my eyes, which I kind of need to add a little bit of definition. So I'm going to fill in my eyebrows and then finish with mascara on my lower lashes, and then we'll finish all together with the liner, the tight lining liner on the inner rim of my eyelid. Okay, so it's going to be challenging to put this on without looking like kind of a freak, but I'm going to line my entire inner rim with the tight lining liner that comes in the Beauty and the Basics kit. So the thing that you want to look for with a tight lining eyeliner is creamy and easy to apply. Since that part of your eyelid's super gentle, you don't want anything that drags or pulls too much. But you can see that adds a lot of boldness without making my eyes look too heavy or weighed down with liner, since it's just on the inner rim. So the last part is applying the lip color. This is the vintage shade that comes in the Beauty and the Basics kit. I love these Tarte lip crayons. They are the Lip Surgeon's Lip Cream, and they've got a little bit of a minty flavor to them, which is really refreshing right on your lips. So you can dab this out if you want something a little bit lighter pink, but it also wears really nicely, so the boldness and impact of the shade right when you put it on is sort of going to fade after a little bit of time, but you'll still be left with nice color. Okay, so that is the final look using the Beauty and the Basics kit from Tarte. Like I said at the beginning of this video, it's only available May 11th on QVC, and it's under 60 bucks. So like I said, if you have more questions about what's exactly included, I'll put images in the blog post. and put a list of all the products that are included right below this video on YouTube if you're watching it there, just so you know exactly what you're getting, because I used a few extra things in the tutorial. But it is a sweet deal, and for the eyeshadow quad alone and the liner, you are good to go, and I'm sure you'll use those products for a long time. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and thanks for watching.